Hi, welcome to the September figures haul. I just spent a haul in my wallet as a whole bunch of figures just arrived, and now we'll be starting with Mau Mau. This is a 1/7 scale figure from Good Smile Company. Look how pretty the box is. I'm really loving the cutouts on the box with the nice Chinese design and the rose petal on the edges. And on the side, this is more another cutout with a glossy finish and the really nice plant design. Hand-drawn look to the plant design. It's actually a slipcase, so it doesn't come off as well. Ooh, whoa! And here you can see the beautiful box with the full image. And then see more of that glossy finish on the side. Actually from the back, it almost looks like a cake box. One of these Asian cake boxes. And there we have the Mau Mau 1/7 scale from Good Smile Company. Let's have a closer look. I love the solemn looking face. Put this medicine bowl down for now. And the very pretty blue rose in her hands. With great details on the hands. And then on the other hand, you see some tea leaves. Very nice detail for a blending bit with the dress. Very subtle, we look for it. And just love the folds and design on the pants, especially on the legs. Looks so great. Especially the details on her hair as well and the bow. Very nicely done, very pretty, some nice shading, and very clean finish on the fringe. And then got the Chinese, is it table or chair? I'm gonna go with table. She does have on the feet, I know that. So where are her shoes? And then to have bare feet on the bottom as well. And then there is also a medicine bowl that comes with it. And you just place. I do like the idea that there's no real placement. You can place it wherever you need. You can slide it along. We customize it. But it does mean that it's really easy to tip it off. I guess for such a high price figure, it's kind of cool to have no pegs. Alright, let's bring in some of the other Mau Mau's to compare. Here we have Good Smile Pop-Up Parade Mau Mau, Bound Presto Alternate Costume Mau Mau. The 1/7 scale is bigger than the Pop-Up Parade. Also a huge price difference as well. Close up, the 1/7 scale, much nicer finish on the face. Pop-Up Parade one, so it looks really young. And look at the detail difference on the herbs. It's night and day here. Oh, the big one. Now here, Guts from Berserk. It's a massive box. Look at the size difference compared to the other two figures boxes. It's a Pop-Up Parade L, costing $69.99. Alright, let's unbox this. There is instructions. Guts out. Do guts first. So quite a lot of pegs here. A lot of pegs here as well. I'm just going to match them up. I'm not even going to attempt to do this in the air. Move this over. You do the feet first. The one that's 2 pegged. And then to push them all in. Ooh, so satisfying. And then attaching the sword. The end part comes off. So that you can slide it in. Slide in the sword. And the little push it into the cape, nice and secure, and then attach the handle back on. Oh, that wasn't too hard. And there we have the Guts from Berserk Pop-Up Parade L, standing at a massive 9.9 inches. That's with the sword. Without the sword, it is 8.8 inches, and the base itself, the wideness is as tall as the figure at 9.4 inches. Whew. Definitely can see why it came in such a big box. Alright, let's have a closer look. Just the first up you want to see is the massive sword. Just how detailed it is. The worn finish, the chips, and really is just as big as Guts himself. And then love the little finish on the details on the end. And then his hand holding it. And looking at Guts' face. Very clean finish. The hair has a nice gloss, spikiness to it. And then got the mechanical arm. Really contrasts well to the skin. And goes well with the other details. And looks very heavy duty and strong. To the Other design with his daggers. We like the 3-dimension, a clean finish. Then onto the legs. They like the big chunky boots and the glossy finish on the pants. But you can see the transparency there, which is slightly distracting, but not everyone not. And then onto the back. Oh, check out that silhouette, eh? I love how the finish on the texture will give it a fabric look to it, despite being quite rigid and hard. There's no movement. And then we added a gap in the finish. Close up, you can even see the mark as well. Pretty cool little detail. I do like the contrast of the different material on his armor, protection, and then daggers, fabric for holding all his different accessories. He's just a walking weapon scene. And therefore, this is such a finely detailed finish, exquisite detail for Pop-Up Prey L. Other figures in this figure series, you have the Berserker armor, had a secondary issue at $69.99 as well. And there's a XL version of this, coming at a whopping $334.99. Also matte in size as well. And the red stains on the sword. There is a Pop-Up Prey L of Skull Knight at $85.99. There have been a release of a Pop-Up Prey L of Zod, $64.99. If you have been enjoying the video so far, please leave it a like. Alright, the last wallet burning figure. This I bought on impulse. This is Liara for Mass Effect. I love the games, playing through the trilogy on the Xbox. And actually, I got inspired after seeing one of Handgriff's unboxing of Garrett. Alright, let's unbox this. Woohoo! Paper to hold the figure. There's a slot to put the spear in, slide it in. Okay, and there we have Liara from Mass Effect. So it's definitely the well-matched option I went for in Mass Effect. So it's a very special place to be able to get her now as a figure. Let's check out the face. Whew. Look at those textures. For the stem lines are way more visible than I like it to be. But I do like the textures on the back of the head. A really nice glossy finish on top as well. The face is not too bad. Some nice shading on there, as well as the uniform. We have a 3-dimension to it, which is great. Actually, the colours are making me feel R2-D2. I do like the gun that's in her hand as well. Nice finish with a nice different textures on it. I do like the flow of her jacket, and then the different armor all across her leg, and then especially this part, the folds. Always love it when they capture the material really well, and then to the strong leg on that black base with a logo on it. Oh, you can see it, there we go. With a Mass Effect logo on it. Really cool. It feels a bit hollow and light, so it doesn't feel very expensive, but I do like the details on it. Oh yeah, and the glyph itself, I wonder if I could have made the stand transparent, but the overall glyph looks pretty decent. So I guess it's really hard to do in model form. Looks nice from far away. It gives it a nice addition to the figure. Overall, just very happy with the LRR figure, but the build and the finish does feel a little bit cheap overall. Others in the series, we have Rex, Tali, Garrus, Commander John Shepard, Commander Jane Shepard, Jack, and Legion. And there you go, that was my September wallet burning figures haul. I'll definitely still have a lot more figures to unbox over the next few weeks. I also want to prepare for my figure display showcase. Let me know if you bought any figures this month, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.